Buenas noches y bienvenido desde España, desde Barcelona. It's that time again. I hope you've enjoyed your winter break, everyone. But you know what time it is. It's time for the for the International Racing Series 5th round. Everybody's had a couple of weeks rest, and I'm sure that everybody's a few pounds heavier. We've had to lighten the cars a little bit to compensate for the weight that everyone's put on over Christmas. I do hope everyone's had a great Christmas, a fantastic New Year. I hope 2024 is going to be great for you. We've got a full grid tonight of top class drivers. As soon as Connor decides to pick a vehicle to drive in, we'll have to wait for him. But yeah, Spain tonight, which is good news. My local Grand Prix. What can I say about Spain that you don't already know? I mean, Happy New Year. Hope you had a good Christmas. As you could probably hear, I've got the flu, so I've had it all over Christmas. I'm not in a good state, but I'm here. I'll soldier on because I love the commentary. Yeah, Spain. So no twisty section, no chicanes at the end of the circuit, and so it's just from the top of the hill, if you want to call it that. It's just a long sweeping right-hander to the start-finish straight, which makes the lap a lot faster and makes it so much more important to get that an early good exit there. You can carry that speed all the way down the start-finish into turn 1 and 2. There we go. There's Connor in his Red Bull tonight, and we're just waiting on one more, I guess. I'm pretty sure we've got more than a full lot. There we go. So, if you can remember this far back, we had a great race last time round, and we also have a new championship leader in Leg Schrader, which some people may or may not be shocked about. But yeah, the Aston Martin. We've got Aston Martins in 1st and 4th position in the championship, and they're also running away with the constructors. Also, of course, Connor and Sam didn't race last time out, which is what allowed Leg Schrader, who took full advantage, by the way, to get that 1st place currently in the standings. Both Connor and Sam are back this week. Yes, Happy New Year to you too, and I hope you had a very nice Christmas. If you celebrate Christmas, I don't know, I guess not everyone celebrates Christmas, so I just assume you do. So yeah, 17 points clear Leg Schrader is in the championships now, in the Drivers' Championship now. So he's got a nice little cushion. Of course, those two people that are 17 points behind him, F1 Connor and Sam, are not shabby at all. Hey, excited for my debut here. Oh, well, I'm excited to see your debut. It's been a long time coming. Yeah, we'll see you around in the AlphaTauri. Although that's not normally a good thing. If I put you on just normally I've got it's like a curse. I whoever I watch tends to do really badly. But we'll watch one, at least a qualifying lap of yours, I think. We've got Nova Gibson I've not seen before. Another new name. Has Soresny been in before? I don't think so. So we've got some new drivers this week after the Christmas break. I know there's a couple that have not been able to make it tonight. Nice to see a full grid though. We'll see tonight who's been putting the practice in over the Christmas period and who's been eating too many mince pies. I'm sure Connor will tell me that that he's not very good around Spain, yeah, etc. etc. He always does. He loves that. No, it's not one of my favourite tracks. This. Here we go. Took a while to load in. Clear skies, I believe. At least at the minute. I can't remember what I have on. It's been that long. Yeah. So as you can see on the track map at the bottom right of your screen, Sector 3 has changed quite a lot this season. I can see a Red Bull getting ready. That's Connor, going to come out early. Put a lap in. There's already a couple out. Let's see, and it's the championship leader, Mr. Leg Schrader, who will be out of the pits first, and his teammate ZX, who's fourth in the championship, is right behind him, I believe. And then we've got Latifi just behind those two. So some of the big guns out early. Connor's out as well. I say big guns. There's a lot of big guns in this in this particular series. Getting those tyres nice and warm. Quite a quick track. Ooh, oversteer there. Quite a quick track. Is the Circuit de Catalunya. But you still have to run quite a high downforce. There we go, on the start-finish straight with Leg Schrader. First fast lap of the year. He's going to have traffic at turn 1 if he's not careful. That's well backed out. Very easy to spin there. Got to get the line right through turn 3. Or coming out of turn 2 into turn 3. You can have a lot of problems there. Not so bad round here. You've got to get the apex right. So it's left-hander. Take as much speed as you can. Here's where you try and cut as much as you can without going over the sausage curb, obviously. Nice, down the inside. And then run as wide as you can on the exit. Now this used to be a left, right, left, right. But now it's just a double right hand, or could even say it's a hairpin followed by a 90-degree right. And as you can see, the speed that you can now carry through here. And he set the lap time of a 1:11.7 to start us off, which is we'll see what that is compared to everyone else. ZX has done a 1:12 dead. Latifi 112.2. Let's get on with Benny. In fact, no, let's not. Let's get down to Connor quickly. He's just about to finish his lap at 111.2. Well, he's put a big marker down there. I thought it was a really good lap, but apparently not. Here comes Sam with it at 111.8. Okay, a little bit slower than I anticipated. DMB Super Skills coming over the line. He's going to be doing a 112.5, good enough for 7th at the minute. Benny, again, coming across the line. Has put in a 112.3. I think he's going to have to be sub-12s to be anywhere near here. Yeah, I imagine. Yeah, I think maybe even a 110.9 could we could see. There's Skorezny. I believe he had an American flag in the lobby. Nice to see American friends. That's a purple sector 1. Can you keep it up for the rest of the lap? Interested to see some of these new guys, what sort of times they're going to be putting in. Nova Gibson's putting in a 111.7, by the way. That's not a bad lap at all. You can see him get his purple sector 2 here. Let's see what Skorezny can do. It's going to be a 111 something, I believe. Yeah, 111.7. Look how close that they are there behind Connor. Connor with a half a second gap, but everyone else very close. Let's get on board with JTK on debut in the Alpha Tauri, and let's respectfully watch his lap and see what sort of time he can put in. I'm sure he's been putting a few practice laps in. Nice wide line there through turn 1 and 2. Nice with turn 3, using all the track before he gets around to turn 4. Purple sector 1 apparently. That's just the start you want. Looking pretty smooth. Using all the track to his advantage. Very important this corner. Yeah, Remy, I thought so as well. Very nice sector 1. Looks pretty good sector 2. Yeah, it's purple. Be careful coming up the hill there, especially during the race where grip's going to be low. You know, if your tyres are worn, you can easily spin there. He is flying. He's absolutely... Oh, it's a 111.2.92. That's 0.021 slower than Connor on his first lap. That is an incredible way to announce yourself into the lead. Into the league, sorry. With my weekend teammate, Mr. Ice One. Great lap from JTK there. We've got an instant contender here. It's only one lap, but the fact that he's that close on his first ever lap, hugely impressive. Excuse me. Just had a coughing fit. Had to mute my microphone. That's a 1:12.5 for ice one, which is not a bad time. As you can see, it's quite bunched up in a lot of areas of the grid, so a couple of tenths and you can make a lot of positions up. What we're going to call this guy, Iaza. On a 1:14.6 at the minute. He didn't have the. I saw he invalidated, I believe. So just one more person to come out or to set a time, and he's just about to start his fast lap. So let's get on board with him. Mr. Golden Flame himself. Yes, he takes that line as well, like JTK did. As he's coming back from turn 2. Don't hug the apex. Go a bit wide and then come back into the apex. Give yourself a bit more room. Everyone getting the rust off. I mean, it's easy. Do a lot of laps in time trials, but different sort of pressure here. Nicely through sector 2. No purple sector though. I think ZX has abandoned his lap there. Top 10? Yeah, probably. Well, top 10? Top 3, he's on the second row of the grid. That's a big time there. So we've got 2 1:11.2s, a couple of 1:11.5s, then 4 1:11.7s, and 3 11.8s. Absolutely jam-packed full of fast times tonight. Who shall we ride on board with next? Let's. I think Benny's on a fast lap. No, he's not. He's just warming up. Sam down in 9th, which is quite a surprise. A 1:11.8 isn't a bad lap by any means. I think he's out of IRS as well. So this is going to be lap abandoned for Sam, I believe. Let's check his sector 2 time. Not good. Yeah. Sam's struggling a little bit here. Connor back out as well. There's Nova who's up, apparently, on his time, so he could be making some places here. Yeah, nearly 2 tenths. Great lap. Into 4th position with a 1:11.503. Great lap there from Nova. I think JTK's on his fast lap. Yeah, he is. Can't tell if he's up on his time or not. I guess we'll find out at the end of sector 2. Just up on his time. If you can make a couple more hundredths here, provisional pole. Let's see what he can do. Round the final corner. Yeah, wow, 1:11.159. Pressure's on, Connor. What a lap. Let's see what Connor can do. Is he up? He'll be seeing that on the left-hand side of his screen as well, and at the top of his screen. I think he was down. Yeah, look, he looks like, is he backing out? Yeah, he's backed out. He's going to have to go again. Well, we do know that Connor can just pull that lap out. ZX is roughly, he's about 500ths down on his time through sector 1. Not too bad, easily made up that. I'm sure everybody's getting ready for their final run of the qualifying session. He's still there or thereabouts. He doesn't need a lot, you know. Just 400ths, and he's up to 4. Oh, a little bit wobbly there through second to last corner. Oh, not quite. Yeah, not quite. And I'm not sure he's going to have time to get back. Let's get on board with Sam just starting his lap. So it's a 1:11.8 he's got to improve on. He's got to make up 7/10 of a second for pole position, which I guess if anyone in this series can do, it is Sam. One of only 3 drivers with a race win. I know we had 4 races, but yeah, he's been very impressive. However, struggling a little bit around here. Yes, Remy, he looks pretty good for the moment. Absolutely. Let's check his sector time. He's only 400ths up on his time, which he'll gain a place or so. Oh, and that's a big oversteer, big snap of oversteer there. He's going to finish his lap, and he's going to be it's going to be good enough for 8th, but that's quite disappointing from Sam. I'm sure he'll agree with me there. So is Connor going to come out? He's got to come out soon if he is. I think JTK's just coming out to make sure he's got a banker. Let's go with Nova. In fact, let's see where. Is he further in front? He's slowing right down. Everyone warm in the tyres, getting track position. Yeah, Connor's on his out lap. He's probably going to be the last out. Or one of them at least. So I got F1 Manager for Christmas, and obviously I've got Sophia in the Red Bull. So that's the end of the session for Hella, and who else? Yes, is out. Sam has finished. Yes, of course I've got Sophia in the she's the reserve driver, to be fair. For now, until I sack Perez off. I'm going to actually restart, I'm going to do it like proper from the start. With McLaren, because they're doing awful on my side, not getting any points, so it'd be good to see if I can make McLaren great again. Mugger. So, Nova into sector 3, and that's so JTK is finished. We know that's the provisional pole time. Nova's managed to put it up into 3rd position as it stands. with that 1:11.3. Szczesny has improved on his time, not quite enough. Connor's having all sorts of troubles with McLaren in his way there. He's going to be complaining in the chat there. Absolutely, yeah. I've only just noticed that myself. AlphaTauri looking really strong. See if they can work together during the race, help each other. Both debutants as well, I think. So there we go. Round the final corner for Connor. Will he be able to get pole? No, he hasn't. 0.06 of a second. He's not managed to get pole position. Benny's coming into the pits. Husky's on a 1:22. So that's qualifying over. And JTK has put it on pole position on debut. It's a big marker. It's only downhill from there, I'm afraid. Yeah, very close. 0.7 between the top 14 drivers. Great stuff, mate. Great stuff. When you put your first lap in and you were really close to Connor, obviously I've not seen your pace. I was pleasantly surprised, and but to beat him to pole position, fantastic. So there you go. There's the grid. So it's JTK and Connor on the front row. Connor on the dirty side of the track. On row 2 it's Nova and Szczesny. On row 3 we've got Mr. Golden Flame and ZX. Benny and Husky will make up row 4. Sam and Mike on the 5th row of the grid. The two Dutch guys. Look how many Dutch guys we've got in the league. Leg Schrader, the championship leader, will be starting on the 6th row of the grid next to the boss man, Heller. Then Latifi and the Donster. So some really fast guys have had relatively poor qualifying sessions tonight. Yeah, this is going to be very interesting. Yeah, very impressive. Anyone want to guess a winner? I think Connor's experience will come into play. I'm not writing anybody off. I'm just, if I've got to predict a winner, I find it hard to back against Connor, just based on what we've seen from him. We know what he's capable of doing during a race. Yes, and also how they race close to other drivers. Qualifying's okay, you're going to have to overtake people during laps and give people space. But generally, people are more courteous during qualifying. They'll let you through if you're done a fast lap and they're not. So during a race, tyre deg, as you say, heat, racing close to other people. There we go, 3, 4, 5 lights. And we're underway. Let's get the details on. Let's start with the tyres. So Connor and JTK having a battle through turn 1. Connor's got the inside line through turn 1. Does mean he has to give up the outside line on turn 2, but he's managed to stay in front. Lots of things happening down. And there's Sam's at the back there. We can't see his car. There he is. He's still going. That's an awful start for Sam. And Connor's he's being Connor, isn't he? That's aggressive, but legally aggressive. So anyway, we look at the tyres, and Yeah, quite a mix of compounds. Most going for the mediums, but as you can see up front, Connor and JTK both going for the hard compound. JTK now lost 2 positions, one to his teammate Nova. Scorsese's managed to keep 4th, which is obviously good for him. We've got a Ferrari at the back who's had a bit of a problem there as well. Iaza. Yeah, IRS up to 13th. Look how close everyone is. And Ice One's DNF'd. Oh yeah, look at that. That's not great. I guess if you're going to DNF, you might as well DNF on lap 1. What happened there, Ice One? What? We didn't see the incident. We saw your car, obviously, with no front right tyre attached. I assume you had a collision with someone. Look at how this... when the DRS kicks in here, there's going to be like 15 cars in a DRS train. As Mr. Death Teddy has got a drive-through penalty for speed... what was that, for speeding? Connor's not pulling away, although he is on the hard tyres, so if he could just stay in front, he'll be very happy with that. Leg Schrader up to 10th now. We stick with these guys at the front. There's a lot happening at the back though. Benny up to 15th. He'll be very disappointed being down in 15th, by the way. That's not where he wanted to be. As you can see, Nova's looking to make a move on Connor here. Looking down the inside into turn 1. Connor just about giving enough space. Oh, tiny little touch there, maybe. As Nova goes through and he's on those medium tyres, if you can make those work now, pull a gap out. And JTK, as we see them all coming around here, and Skresny have all managed to stay. Well, I mean, I say Skresny as well, Mr. Golden Flame, ZX and Husky, they've all managed to stay very, very close here. And so we've got 7 cars just right on each other. And the DRS train's going to be bad for Nova here. He could be in trouble. Although he has pulled half a second away. Excuse me. Got involved with JTK. You see Connor in front with the DRS. Look at all these fast laps getting put in. Everyone's putting them in. Yeah, that was kind of expected there. Connor to go through with the DRS. Just the 2 DRS zones. Just the short one after the tough right-hander, and then the start-finish. You see Nova being very aggressive. Legally aggressive, by the way. Nothing wrong with that. Skresny's having a look as well. Mr. Golden Flame behind him. They're all so bunched up. We go down to Husky. He's having a look there in 7th place. He's looking to try and get past ZX in the into 6th position. Well, this race is already, I mean, call this if you dare. As they come around to the second to last corner, as we see the DRS will be enabled once again. I'll see if yeah, I got an out there. Look at them all bunched up. Oh, the 2 Alpha Tauris here. I've got to be careful. Whoa, a big oversteer, big snap there from Nova. Is he going to let his teammate through? I think he is. Yeah, that's the right thing to do there. I think you've got to let your teammate through if you're struggling. Let's have a look at Ice One's incident here. Um, I'll try and find it. You could have made a little bit shorter the video. As Husky goes through, or has he? This is so close. Is he going to get the side by side? There's barely enough room for two cars there. Yeah, I'm on it now, mate. I'm in Discord. Connor's pulled out a 1.7 second advantage there. I'm just checking the. Oh, JTK must have got damaged there. That's yeah, down into 16th place. Starting on the hard tyres as well. Whoa, you've just been spun. Oh, bloody hell! Who was that? That was absolute carnage. You turned the corner, he went straight on. I couldn't tell what car. Was it Williams? Oh, it was Benny as a cheater, by the way. Apparently, is he? Was it Benny that took Ice One out? Connor's lead is down to 1.2. Let's go. Leg Schrader's had a great start to the race, by the way, up into 6th position, just behind his teammate in the Aston Martins. Currently, Leg Schrader is our championship leader. Plus, the Aston Martins have the lead in the constructors. And Latifi's retired from the session, a DNF, and it's a full safety car. Full safety car, which gives me a second to get my breath and cough. I hope you can't hear me coughing when I mute my mic. I don't know if it's actually muting or not. Yeah, full safety car. So clearly the guys on the hard tyres are going to stay out. So Connor, the Donster. Do you think you can make the hard tyres, like if you were on the mediums, do you think you could come in and make the hard tyres last 30 laps? I think that's too much. I think I'm asking a bit too much from the tyres. So I don't expect to see too many pit stops at this stage. As you can see from 13th downwards, we've already made a stop each. Well, Connor's coming in. This is IRS. Unfortunately, he's going to get a drive-through. Okay, so this is an interesting strategy. Connor's definitely going to have to pit again. Is he thinking, you know, he's still got track position, he's still second. And he's on those fresh mediums. Because everybody's pitted in, I'm sure the hards aren't going to last. There's too much tyre wear around here. So I think, even though he's leading the race, I think Leg Schrader's made a bit of a mistake here, a tactical mistake. I guess we'll see. Yeah, I think Connor now will go medium soft. He can push those tyres. Let's just have another look at the tyre situation. See, ZX will I imagine would go medium soft too. I think if I was going to pit in, I'd have gone mediums and go for the medium soft strategy. I guess we'll see how it plays out. And like Schrader's still he's staying out. I guess everybody's still got to pit in. I know he's on older tyres and whatnot, but everyone's going to have to pit in again anyway, so maybe I'll just take track position is what he's thinking. Shame this is an F1 manager. I'd put this on 16 speed until the safety car was coming in. This is always a tough restart around Spain, especially with the new track layout. I think he's going to go early. Try and catch Connor out. I guess we'll see. So big shout out to Skrezny and Nova in 3rd and 4th position respectively. Both having really good races. Sam's still down in 14th after the incident at the start there. I'd be interested to see exactly what happened. Yazza now is up to 9th, by the way, looking for points. It's a very strange one because, you know, like you've got Sam down there. JTK he had a great start, obviously took damage. The Donster and Bene, Mike as well. You probably expect all these guys to be higher up, but because the quality now is at that level where, you know, it's such a competitive league. I guess we're going to have to get used to seeing some of these guys not as high up as before. Oh, Latifi has left the session after his DNF. And here we go, the restart. Connor's been caught out a little bit. What do you do if you're Skrezny here? Are you gonna attack? But you've got to be careful of the Alpha Touring. Nova behind. I think he's just about managed to keep Nova behind him there. Connor on those fresh tyres already, having a look on leg Schrader. Yeah, nice clean restart. That's always good to see. We don't want to see just an endless parade of safety cars. Although we have, that's Teddy is facing the wrong way, as you can see. I think he's still good to go. Ah, there he is. Yeah, Skrezny, is he going to pull out? Yeah, that's right thing to do there. Don't risk your race. Again, these are all... Oh, look at Nova on leg Schrader. By the way, Connor now a second in front. Leg Schrader, those tyres now, you can really see maybe it was a tactical error. Looks like Mr. Golden Flame's even going to get through. Yeah, he's going to get past him as well. Oh, and he's... Whoa! As you can see, whoa, contact there. It was a great view to get the contact, but I'm not sure any of those guys wanted it. And everybody here, look at that, just switching positions. Hella down into 7th. Leg Schrader down to 5th now. Those old tyres are not holding up well for him. Nova's now got within the IRS range of Connor, which is good. Get back down there. Oh, I went down one too many. Mr. Golden Flame's gone through on leg Schrader. Hella's going to be having a look as well. The scenes here, a huge procession of cars really close to each other in this pack. DRS is now enabled, so we'll see. As Heller is having a look. Oof! I'll tell you what, that was very risky. Oh, and it's like Schrader, he's lost 2 places there, 3 places. That's a very, very risky late break. I think you have to credit Leg Schrader there for seeing that coming and not and not being an idiot and actually going off the track and letting Heller through. That could have been absolutely disastrous for both guys there and the other guys behind them. So as we go up into first place, Connor's just got 1.1 seconds, so he's just outside of the DRS range as it stands. Skresny, since that incident just behind Nova, has dropped to 1.5 behind Husky. As, by the way, the Alfa Romeos in 3rd and 4th, and that's 3 seconds for Yaza, down in 13th position. Get down to Benny, who's right on the back of DNB. Of course, both with DRS. Benny's got that inside line through turn 1. He's got a squeeze turn 2, and he has done, and he's made it through. Nicely done. It's a good manoeuvre. Get back up to Skresny, who's right on the back of Husky here. See him coming round turn 4, 5. Of course, teammates, they could do just towing each other along here. No, don't try anything silly with your teammate. As for pit stops today, your guess is as good as mine because of the safety car. Of course, we'll see Leg Schrader coming first. I think by everyone pitting and him not pitting, it's probably ended his race in terms of anything close to a podium. Unless we get another safety car, of course. Oh, look at that. Husky running really wide, and Skresny goes through with the DRS too, so nice easy pass for him. We see Benny's just going through on Heller. Look how close they are. Heller now 4/10 back already. If we go back down to 12th position, JTK making his way up the grid. Not the easiest thing to do with a grid as capable as this one. After his unfortunate incident earlier on. See, more unfortunate for him is the fact that the Donster will have the DRS through both DRS zones, and it'll just probably give the Donster enough to stay in front. We'll go on board with the Donster. Looks like he's probably going to get past Luke here. This could be quite an easy pass. Look at the extra speed he's getting. Hi Luke. Bye Luke. Look at that, straight through. Go back up to the two Alfa Romeos. You can see there. Again, both just pulling each other along. You know, they've made a bit of a gap to 5th place. They're doing the right thing. They're doing what they should be doing. Oh, and Yaz's just coming out of the pits. He'll be in 16th place. He's put the mediums on. Is that 18, 19 laps? Not sure that they're going to make it that far. He could manage them, to be fair. As Connor's got now a 2-second lead over Nova. Let's see. Hella's going to be close. Benny doesn't have DRS here, so it's a big opportunity for Hella to get close. And as you can see, Benny flashing. Not only does he not have DRS, he has no ERS. But Hella's just started flashing as well. Benny's gone to cover the inside into turn 1. Yeah, that's nice. Who's got the fastest lap? I have not got a clue at the minute, and I don't like to pause it. Excuse me, because sometimes it messes the when you're a spectator and you pause it. Whoa! Like Hella's going hella wide there. And we've got yellows in sector 3. Don't know who that is. Possibly Sam going into the pits. So yeah, with a fast lap, I pause and I look at. I don't see who's got it. It might mess up the thing when you're spectating. I can't unpause it. I'm sure somebody will beat it before the end of the race anyway. Doesn't look like it's going to rain. So when they strap on the softs at the end with low fuel. Let's go down to 14th. There's ZX on Mike. He's going to be making a move. It's always nice to see a bit of everybody. He gets their TV time. I don't think he'll get him here. I think he'll, he's going to wait until the start-finish straight. Oh, Mike's gone. Mike has gone, and that's a full safety car. Oh, ho, ho. Now then. That has put the cat amongst the pigeons. We have a full safety car halfway through the race. I assume that everybody will pit in. Well, everybody's got to pit in. Possibly, yeah. You just need to put one tick too many of tyre pressure around here, and you're just sliding and spinning all over the place. So, yeah, I mean, I would assume mediums to finish the race. If you've already used 2 compounds, yeah, definitely. Just throw the mediums on and then say, right, I'm staying out. So, let's see. Sam will be the first one in. He's about to be like, oh, he's staying out, Sam. He's only just pitted in, actually. Right, so Connor's come in. Let's see what tyres he puts on. I think you're right. I think mediums. If you've got a new set of mediums, I'd definitely put a new set of mediums on. Evening, John. I hope you had a nice Christmas and Happy New Year, mate. Good to see you about. So you've been playing a lot of Baldur's Gate. I love that game, by the way. I know, yeah, they didn't double stack, but now Skaresny's going to be stuck behind. He's going to be stuck behind the safety car. When he pits it, he's going to be about 8th or 9th, even lower. JTK was that, saying he'd been brake checked twice. Yeah, you got to be careful with that. People can be sneaky with that as well. Where it's not like they just slam on. They do it so they like, lift off and brake a little bit, so it looks like it's innocent. Be careful with that. I think side pods, Remy. Let's see. I assume that this Alfa Romeo is. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that, mate, on your Facebook. You know me, I love animals. I love animals more than humans. I was quite sad seeing that. Quite a somber moment. I say, New Year, it's not a great start to the year. It's not what you want to have, is it? Lovely looking dog as well. I didn't realise, is it a husky? I'm not great with dog breeds. But yeah, I'm up for doing a duo on Baldur's Gate, definitely, or get Wes into a trio, or Tommy or whatever. Get a 4-player going, or whatever you want to do. I've actually completed it once. I did like a quick playthrough just for the story, so without doing loads of side quests. Yes, John and I are both D&D nerds. We play Baldur's Gate. Game of the year for a reason. I think even if you don't enjoy Dungeons and Dragons, or you don't know how to play Dungeons and Dragons or whatever, I think it's a game you can enjoy. It's brilliant. Yeah, I thought so. I'm not great with dog breeds, but lovely looking dog, mate, he was, yeah. I know the feeling as well. I had a cat called Cassie, and I had to put her, she had to get put to sleep. She had a tumour actually, and yeah, I was just bawling my eyes out like a girl, like walking down the street, taking her to the vet. Oh, it's horrible. I think it's the worst thing ever. Yeah, hopefully JTK, you can make that comeback now. Everyone's bunched up. Let's check out the tyres, by the way. I'm up for whenever, man. Yeah. Obviously, I probably won't do it tonight because of commentary. I never do anything after commentary. I normally just bugger off. But yeah, I mean, if you want to start one tomorrow or whatever, I'm good to go. Love the game. So, Scarenzi's not pitted in still. Those tyres are going to be... I think his race is over. Nobody else is going to pit in. I think his race is over. It's unfortunate. I know why he stayed out. He didn't want to double... Yeah, I mean, he didn't want to double stack. Excuse me. I forgot to drink the light that time. He didn't want to double stack, but because it's under a safety car, take the 3-4 seconds that you're going to lose. Because you're going to lose a lot more if you don't pit in under the safety car. And he's had a brilliant race as well, to be fair to him. Yeah. Hopefully, he can hold these guys, Connor and Nova up for Husky. He might be doing yeah, I think he's going to try and hold everyone up for his teammate, which is something I did at Spa last season, funny enough, for Ice One. I got a penalty for it as well. He was first and I was second, and we had a safety car restart and just backed everyone right up and let him go. As you see, Connor is going to get through straight away. It's just those tyres, the 12 lap old tyres. Well, he's already down to third. He's going to be fourth any second now, because I assume he's going to let Husky through. Yeah, that down to fifth. Yeah. Yeah, so there was a safety car restart, and Ice One's my teammate on Sundays, and he was leading the championship, and with a safety car, he's the first time in second. I backed everyone up, but I didn't think I did anything illegal. I just had a slow restart, basically, wink, wink, and yeah, and so he pulled away. But we were like half a lap on the equivalent of this lap, after the safety car, and he was already like 10 seconds in front of everyone. Team player. Yeah, it's so unfortunate for Scaresny, because he's going to have to pit in down to 8th position now. He should have double stacked. It's a tactical error. And there you go. There's your fastest lap. Look, there's Connor with a 1:14.1. And I assume that'll get beaten as well. As Nova's going to make a move on the inside into turn 1. He's going to be on the outside going into turn 2. Connor just squeeze it in, but he's got that turn 3 inside line. Connor's got to take the long way round. He's not going to make it though. Great stuff. Well, it's an individual game. Oh, we've got flags in sector 1. Nothing too bad. Just somebody off the track, I think. Yeah, it's an individual sport where you're racing for yourself, but I felt that, and correctly felt, that he had a better chance of winning the Drivers' Championship. And he did. And I did enough to add to that for us to win the Constructors as well. That was what it was all about for me. Anyway, Nova up into first position. 4 tenths on Connor, who's going to have to defend here from Husky. Benny up to 4th, by the way, in the Red Bull after a disastrous first half of the race, really. He was outside the top 10. There's another fast lap for you. Mr. Golden Flame now has it. 1:14 dead. Sam up to 13th. JTK into the points now, by the way. Up into 9th. I was going to say 10th, but now up into 9th. Like these guys at the front really packed together. Yeah, that's the thing. So for the first, let's say, 3-4 races of the season, I'll battle with my teammate. I won't be as aggressive, I won't be pushing off the track out, but we'll see, who's the faster of the two, who's clearly, got the advantage, in terms of the title, or who's going to get more points. And then I'll just help them pick up as many points as possible, whilst also, maximising my own points. Because it is a team game, and it's not real life where, you've got an ego and you don't want to be the number 2 driver. There's nothing wrong with helping your teammate out. I'm sorry, I'm just pouring a drink up. I've got a really, one of those like dry coughs at the minute, so I'm just pouring a drink so I don't cough my lungs up. As Connor goes through through our Nova. Let's get back down to the front of the grid here. Yeah, there's 4 cars, just a couple of tenths between each other, and Mr. Golden Flame's right there as well. So there's 5 cars here potentially that could win this race. As we look on the tyres, they're all on the same age tyres, exactly the same. It's going to be when this DRS comes into play, that's going to make things interesting. Kind of running really wide there. I think just about keeping it legal, by the way. There's a 3 seconds for Sam down in 13th. Not been the best day at the office for Sam, unfortunately. I'm sure he'll know that himself. I'm sure. I think he can get. I think he might get a point or 2. As you can see, Connor and Husky just side by side. Sam's retired. Done the right thing though. He's retired in the pits. No safety car. Husky into 2nd, Nova 3rd. Mr. Golden Flame's really got into the pack there. JTK, by the way, up to 6th position. Did something, something happened to Leg Schrader there. He's ghosted at the minute. I think Skorezny's going to get... Oh, no way. Oh, you're out of the points now as well. Oh, that's a huge L. And the only person that benefits is Connor. Yeah, I think Scarezi's going to end up getting a point here. Oh yeah, oh no way. Both Aston Martins out of the race because of a power cut. That's yeah, I don't know what to say to that. That's very, very unfortunate. Can you not get back in? I guess not. Well, I'm only 8 seconds behind even 11th now. Not sure that you'd make that up. Oh, you're just on your phone, are you? Okay. Oh, well. 5, 5 seconds for Ocon for a power cut. Sam's left the session. Oh, that's devastating there from a championship. Well, I mean, Connor at the most is going to get 26 points. So, he'll only be 9 points in front, even if he gets 26. I think it was Heller. Heller's turned your electric off because you're doing too well in the constructors. That's it. No, they're too far in front in the constructors. Turn his electric off, both of them. We've still got this top four though. I mean, look at them. I think there's less than a second between the four of them. Massey's never coming back. Yeah, JTK he's on a he's not messing around. He's on the comeback. I think he's a bit too far back with 6 laps. He could definitely get 5th though. Get to back to the front. These guys. Get on board with Mr. Golden Flame. He's looking down the inside. On Nova, he's not going to make... Oh, he's going to brake a little later. Oh, the slightest of touches. Nothing major, though. That's fine. Connor's doing well here. It's really difficult because he's at the front and he's got no DRS every lap. Thank you. Happy New Year to you too. I'm not feeling well tonight. I'm quite ill. You probably hear it in my voice. All stuffed up and I've got a sore throat and whatnot. But I can't not commentate on what is literally the greatest racing league anywhere. It's the most entertaining. The quality is phenomenal. iRacing got nothing on us. So let's see, can Connor hold this lead? He's got 4/10. That's this not quite enough. Husky could make a move here. Or is he going to leave it till the second to last lap? Is he going to bide his time? Is he going to try and wait and play the long game? I mean, if it was me, excuse me, I'm not that patient. I'd go for the pass, which he has done. JTK, by the way, is up to 5th now. He's got 3.8 seconds to make to 4th, which he probably won't be able to do because everyone in front of him is going to have DRS. But to get back to 5th from where he was is a superb effort. These races are always better than the real life ones. The real life ones are just dominated by Max Verstappen, which I mean he's a great driver and he's in the best car. I mean, what can you do? If you want Formula One to be competitive, sack Perez off and put Lando in that second Red Bull. You might have a chance of seeing a race. I mean, here we've seen a pretty Red Bull dominated season with Connor, but Connor Verstappen over there. Right, so 3/10. He's definitely close enough where DRS will get him past Husky here. Mr. Golden Flames just dropped off a little bit. There you go, Connor straight through on Husky. Yeah, Lance and get Latifi back as well, or Mazepin. Get Mazepin in the Red Bull as well. Or make Max go in a Williams or whatever. But Max in the Haas, and then we'll see how good a driver he is. I mean, JTK is took over a second out of the time. He might just. It's a lot to ask with 3 laps to go. Yeah. Lance and Mazepin in the Red Bull next season. Well, Latifi is the reserve driver when one of them inevitably bins it into a wall at 250 mile an hour and can't race. It's going to be crap next season. All the cars are the same. No driver changes. Same calendar as well. Husky biding his time. I think Husky's waiting now. I think Husky's going to wait. So he's going to do it at the start of the next lap. Or maybe the start of lap 33. We'll see. I mean, we all know about Stroll, by the way. He's got to drive because of his dad. But how does someone like... I mean, Mazepin got it because there is his dad as well, didn't he, I think? With the Haas. What about Latifi? How does he get a drive? You know what I mean? These guys... I wouldn't trust them to drive my shopping from the supermarket to my house. You know what I mean? These guys, like... I'm surprised they got an actual driving licence. So Latifi at Japan just like took totally the wrong corner. Like, yeah, no, I don't know what happened. Yeah, all right, mate. What was it? Your GPS? Stupid idiots. Well, should do get all of those drivers. Like, get Nick DeVries as well. He's pretty crap. A few more. Mick, we'll get Mick in there as well, and give them all the Red Bull, and just and we'll call it Formula like Spaz or something. Yeah, the car wanted to turn this way. I think it was Japan, weren't it? It was at the top of the hill before the pit lane. He just like turned right. I was like, what the F are you doing? Here comes Mr. Golden Flame, by the way. Not taking away anything from the action here. Yeah, Mick did. To be fair, yeah, Mick. Once he got that first point, and he did okay. There we go. Final lap. Husky's quite far back now. I think Connor's pulled out enough of a gap to Husky to where he's probably gonna win this race. Look, he's put his foot down now. He's absolutely gone for it. I think the battle now is for the podium positions. It's for second and third. JTK just dropped off a little bit there, down to 3 seconds behind, or up to 3 seconds behind. But to come back and get 5th position on debut, and a pole position, of course, in qualifying, I think that's a good night for him overall. I think the top 4 might just stay the same because of the DRS here. It's going to be a very close finish, so let's see. think it's going to be the battle for third position. The start-finish straight's going to come too soon. And there we go. Connor, on his return, wins the Spanish Grand Prix from Husky. From Nova in third to Golden Flame in fourth. What a close race that is. Look at that. That's, what, 1.3 seconds between the top four. JTK with an absolutely phenomenal fight back to fifth position. Probably could have done with it being a few laps more. It was a good showing, JTK, to be fair. You know you got the pace, you got pole, and you were fast all the way through the race. It was just that incident, obviously, that did you no favours. So I think you're good. Heller, a great sixth place for Heller, by the way. He just went about his business and got that sixth position. Let's see what driver of the day, by the way. The Donster, the man himself, the assistant to the regional manager. So quickly, let's get these final standings. All right, there we go. Connor on the top step as per usual. We don't want to see that, do we? Yeah, so Heller, a great sixth place there. Bene started seventh, finished seventh. The Donster got eighth from 14th, which was a really good effort. 2 points for Scarenzi, sorry. He might be a little bit disappointed because he was fourth on the grid, but after that safety car, I was surprised that he stayed out, and obviously it was a tactical error, but yeah, he did really well to come back and still gain points. And the last points position goes to Mr. Super Skills in the Alpine. Fast lap, by the way, Mr. Golden Flame takes it with that 1:14 dead, so the extra point do him the world of good. Very unfortunate for the Aston Martins tonight. Big power cut in the Aston Martin garage. This is not Formula E. Get some petrol in your car. Maybe buy yourselves a generator when the power goes. Kicks in. So you can keep playing F1. Well, that was, yeah. That was the first race of 2024. I hope everyone enjoyed it. I certainly did. That was from start to finish, from qualifying through to the checkered flag. Great stuff. Now you should be happy, JT. That's as I say. Yeah, obviously you were raging and you're not happy because you were up at the front and then you got an incident, you got wing damage. But on debut, to get pole position, have a setback and then come back and still get fifth position, I think you've got to be happy with that. Anyway, well, I'm absolutely dying, as you could probably hear all night. I hope you enjoyed the race. I hope you enjoyed the commentary. I certainly enjoyed commentating on it. What a phenomenal race, start to finish, as I say. And round 6 next week. I'll just quickly check for you. It's Austria. So Austria's good because it's such a quick. It's such a quick circuit that I think you'll find that there'll be less than a second covering probably the whole grid. It's going to be one of those. Thank you. I fully appreciate that. It's always nice to hear nice things said about your work. So thank you for that. And yeah, so I hope everyone has a really good week. As I started, I will finish by saying Happy New Year. And also, as always, thank you to Hella for the opportunity to commentate on such a great league. And we'll see you all next Tuesday.